saying? See my little hair? My hair grows here as sun. I'm telling y'all, me learning genetics was the last thing that y'all should have let me be aware of. Now that I know my genetics, I'm never letting that shit go. I swear every conversation, that's the main topic. Or I'm gonna make it go there. You know? Got this little black amount. You know what I'm saying? I know even when this system is down, I'm not gonna feel like I gotta smoke a black amount to make it through today. You know what I'm saying? All in which I'm doing, like how I'm like in a fight, flight, or freeze way of life, is because I can't take what I'm living in off of knowing it. And that's not abnormal, because I shouldn't be living like this. These ways shouldn't be infringed on me. That's why it's shutting down. So it's like literally, I got my survival tactics to make sure I make it to the last of this system crashing. I will see it. I will see it. It's personal. So if I gotta smoke, because I know how easy, I know the things that make me want to smoke a black and mild. I know when I get triggered. But those triggers that make me want to smoke a black and mild, I don't like to put power in words and say I'm not strong enough. So I'm gonna just say just what I'm saying. Like, when I feel that tension of this system, of the abuse around the money and shit, like I'm in lack of something that I don't have, and how they have it set up for me to feel like that, that's what makes me get a black and mild. And I know it's meant to make me do that. You know, I know it's not the best thing. I'm trying my best, you know what I mean? Trying my best. If it was all that easy said and done, we wouldn't be so divided how we are. You know? Trust me, if it was as easy as us just doing it ourselves, and we was on that type of tip, if we wasn't destroyed as bad, trust me, everything wouldn't be taking place right now. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, Reflection. Peace, power, abundance to you, God, as always. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so that's why I don't be hearing certain shit, because there's more of us that's suffering and don't have it all together. More of it is of us that's successful. You know what I'm saying? I'm so serious. I'm so serious, y'all. So that's why, like, I'm very, very proud. You know, I'm very, very proud when I think of that. I'm very, very proud when I think about it from those standpoints. That should be making me feel lovely when I think about it like that. Because I'm like, damn, one day, I'm not even going to have to get on here. And I'm not even going to feel like I'm going to smoke a black amount off of me being so aware of what I'm living in as what everything is taking place. You get what I'm saying? How you doing? You can't even get positive energy out. You know? But hey, that's people. I don't take anything serious no more. Especially, put it like this. If I get like even like really like offended by something or somebody, they gotta at least be in my genetic makeup. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I know Latino people are organic too. Like, my son is half Puerto Rican, half Dominican. But that's still you melanated. That's not neuromelanated. For me to get like offended, but I don't even say I even get offended at nothing really offends me no more, y'all. I just don't give a fuck no more. To be honest with y'all. I don't really give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I'm on edge. I'm just more so just trying to make sure I don't crash out this bit. I'm done with all that other shit. You know? To be honest with y'all. I'm out here alone and nobody cares about me. So the fact that nobody cares about me, that's not gonna make me I wish that I was told that when I was younger, faster. You know? My mom didn't tell me that the world don't give a fuck about me. My dad didn't tell me that. Now I know that, so it's like I carry the same energy. I'm not saying that I don't give a fuck about everybody, but I'm already looking for you not to give a fuck about me. So if you don't, or you show it in any shape, way, or form, you just fit the description of what I thought you was. You gotta show me different in any shape, way, or form for me to see you different. You know what I'm saying? So that was the smartest thing I could have did my entire life, was look at everybody like they just don't give a fuck about me because I'm a black man. That helps me cope with like people's ways of life, you know? That was like the smartest thing. That and learning my genetics, you know, knowing thyself. That shit gave me power, you know. But that makes me even more eager to have a family though, because that makes me, that makes me, I'm homeless. I'm in poverty. But you know what's crazy? No, I think it's still in my backpack. So actually, it's funny you say that's what I'm about to actually do right now. Well, I normally would get it shaped up and get it just lined up and stuff like that. And enjoy the rest of your day, bro. What you do? I would normally get it lined up and shit like that, but I don't have the money for all of that. So I am about to do my basic cut, just my lower chin hair and my mustache, and get this off my face and stuff like that. Look how they trying to provoke me. Remember I told y'all, people try to provoke me all the time when they see me. I'm like the star in this area that they want to. I feel like they really be talking to each other like let's try to make him feel bad. Let's see if we speed by him, if we like literally like they'll look at me beforehand and all of that. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's their greatest, like for real, like their greatest invention, the car. You think our brothers and sisters got steering wheels? you think our brothers and sisters? Let me ask you this: do y'all think our brothers and sisters, when we accelerate, so-called say, do you think you hear it like loud like that, or do you think it's like no sound at all? And if you hear it, almost like a metallic sound, what do y'all think? Yeah, I don't take. I just look at everybody as a threat. That's the smartest thing I could have done, because it keeps me on guard with everybody. I feel like my whole life I was doing the opposite, because I have such a good heart. I was looking at everybody like they had a good heart like me. And I was even thinking the mother of my child had a heart like me. That bitch don't got a heart like me. She got the total opposite. You know? She saw the type of heart I had and played on it from jumpstart. The moment she met me, she already had her plans and knew how she was going to do it. Which a lot of people do that have bad hearts. You know? Or their heart chakra is blocked. You know? And stuff like that. A lot of narcissists, a little bit of people like they be on that type of time. So it don't, yeah, life is just crazy, y'all. But like I said, I'm in nature right now with it. You know, that's always good. You know, so like that's how I man, it's so relaxing just being here. I can't stop this, you know. But it really does hurt my heart to think about it, y'all. I'm like, damn. If they had the sun, if they could lock the sun up, they would. And that's crazy as shit to think about it like that, but I know that they would. It's not even like a 50-50, like maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. I know if they could lock up the sun, they could put handcuffs on the sun, they would have been to death. Even with all of what the sun does for all of life, right? If they was able to do that, like there's such a yes confirmation. They such an evil species. They would be like, I don't care what how much the sun gives light to everything else. I don't fit the sun. I don't match the sun. So fuck everything else. It just don't. It. You know what I'm saying? And with them knowing they unnatural and they not supposed to be here, they still wouldn't care. They would be like, you know, they would just ruin everything, just if they could. I know they would. And that's another reason why Mother Nature is turning up, because Mother Nature already knows their hearts from a collective standpoint and their manipulation, you know. So that's beautiful knowing that also. Man, I'm about to relax real quick. I'm about to go in this hot tub. I'm about to rest my feet. I'm about to do some like more like therapeutic type shit. I'm about to go in this sauna. Hit this gym real quick. Hit a couple weights. Got all this fruit with me, these apples and these oranges. I told y'all, it feels like everybody else. It's crazy because it feels like everybody else is just running so fast around me, but low key, everybody else is actually getting slowed down. They're just running around faster because a lot of people are showing that they're panicking in different ways, you know. But you can see it when next time y'all go to the shopping center and look at everybody getting in and out of their car. Just look at their faces. Like it's damn near like everybody. You can even, and if you really tapped in with energy, you'll be able to even tell the people that, I'm not saying this to say that people aren't genuinely happy, but if you know, you know. Like the people that like act like overly happy because they're in fear, like in an obnoxious way, whenever they hear truth, or even if they don't hear it, just off of their awareness, knowing what's going on. You can notice all of it. And you be like, damn, you know? But I like it like this with me because how I am right now, and like nobody gives a fuck about me as a black man, and I'm asked out and all of this, it's gonna make it that much easier for when I meet my goddess, for me to branch off just with her alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my family would already come first anyway, but I already did all of that. So say if I was to meet my goddess today, or even say if Brittany was like today and they proved up on me and she was on some serious, like, look, you know, I was feeling you like shit. You know, I'm sorry I couldn't really mention it to you, but I didn't want to say it in front of everybody. I know that probably hurt you because you're probably like, why? And da-da-da, but I'm serious and I'm really trying da-da-da. What? I'll be on whatever she on. We get the fuck for real. Because that's my number one priority, is like my family and creating another family, being with my family and stuff like that. I don't think anything's more important than that. Because that's the main thing that this system tries to separate. And that's the main thing that we're getting back to, or why everything is happening, you know? So it's crazy how I connect. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. You know, at the end of the day, all children are important. So it's like, this is for everybody, me saying this, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my main thing. I just, how I am, I'm like isolated, ostracized. I'm not looking at it as like a negative thing. I'm looking at it from the jump start. When my family first got destroyed, infidelity, I already looked at it like that. I'm like, all right, this is the darkest thing that a man could go through. I'm going to use this to find out about myself even more. I'm going to use this to become even stronger. No one's going to think I'm stronger yet, because they probably going to think, everybody thinks financial, materialistic things and shit like that. They judge like your power, your success off of that. But I know I always knew what's more important, you know, and I focused on those things, what was more important first and foremost. And I'm just grateful where it got me, you know. Very, very grateful where it got me. It's so crazy because how fickle this world is. Like, how people try to like isolate me and not validate what I say whenever, or try to get on here and make me feel some type of way. That shit would be 10 times more. Like if I was to get off live right now and go live in the house with like my woman and the kids and everything and show all of that and shit like that, everybody would just come in, But for me, shit, people might not. But people are dedicated to trying to bring me down. What y'all gonna say when I'm with my woman and I'm just with my family and I don't even get on here no more? What's gonna be y'all next tactic to try to stop me then? Trust me, as soon as I get that, I'm not gonna be on here. I'm not gonna be on here at all. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm just literally getting on here to just cope with everything. When the system is down or when I'm not able to get on here, I'm not gonna have to cope. I'm not gonna have to survive through the day. I'm gonna just be able to do my thing without no laws here and live my life in peace. Like right now, everybody, all the true people, all the chosen people, all the people that's aware of what's going on, we're all being gaslit. But this is the thing though. We're all being gaslit. But as far as like the public, we know how ignorant people are. More acclimated to listening to you when, like, if you're in a struggle, for people to listen to you and for you to blow up and shit, you can't be speaking on certain issues that's touchy. For you to speak on certain touchy issues and still have people follow you and all of that, I see right through all the fake shit because I see it so clear. Like, you gotta already be in a really, really good financial situation. Like I know hella people that's homeless on the internet. They got hella followers, but they wouldn't dare talk about the stuff that I talk about. And if they did, they would lose all those followers. They would look at them different. They wouldn't support them in that same way. I already know that. You get what I'm saying? I already know that. But it's a couple guys though. Like it's a couple guys that's living off grid right now. And I'm not talking about them. That they doing exactly what they should be doing, and they deserve their followers and all of that because even like they speaking on real shit. As far as like something that's gonna be of value going forward. Like life skills and shit like that. But like I said, I know it would be a difference if I was going live in my BMW right now, smoking a blunt, flat as shit, fresh, and talking about this shit. People would be like, oh yeah, I listen to you. You looking good. You know what I'm saying? I'm delivering a message, not how people would like for the message to be delivered. How I'm looking at shit like that and what I'm going through. So people are basing what I'm saying, the importance of it off of that. Like that's how ignorant majority of people are. Like 1 out of 10 people isn't like that. So you think about that worldwide, I mean, you already see what's going on. There's many ways that people have to not validate truth. But but what I'm talking about is like the most obvious. If you're struggling, people don't want to listen to you. When you're struggling, people do whatever they can to try to bring you down more. Even if it's you speaking truth. So I'm being honest with y'all every day. So every day, my main thought is just to start my family. I know when I meet the real woman, she's not going to care about my financial situation, because a real woman sees a man doing what he can for himself or how to help him and him wanting more for himself, and she stands by his side. You get what I'm saying? That's a real woman, you know? Even with the statistics that majority of women won't take a man from the streets like how a man will a woman, even still. You get what I'm saying? So like I know, and I know that's 1 in a million, but I know I can run into her. If I run into her, I already know what time that she's gonna be on with me, and I'm gonna be on that same type of time. And then I'm just gonna branch off with her. If she already got her money right and she like, look, I'm trying to move to this area because for this reason, and I feel you and you want to do that with me, you already don't got anything to hold on to, you're out over here, whatever you want to do, I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's rock. Let's rock tomorrow, rock right now. You know? If I would have had like a whole bunch of friends and like a whole bunch of commitments and stuff, I wouldn't be able to do that like that. But I can do that now, you know? So like, that's my main focus, is to just hurry up and just start that family, you know? For real. So all my main focus is to start that family, you know? People, what I noticed also is people get mad when you match their same energy. I noticed that. Like when people act like I don't exist because my financial situation, and I get back the same energy and just ignore all of it entirely, walk past them like they didn't exist to me either. I see from my peripheral vision they be mad as shit. And shit like that lets me know how evil people are. I'm like, what the fuck? You're literally trying to provoke me and then you're mad that it didn't work. But you was even trying to provoke me off of some evil ass shit to start with. Trying to weaponize against me to make me feel less than, make me feel have low self-esteem or feel insecure. What are y'all going to try to hold? Well, I know y'all not going to be here. I was about to say, like, what y'all going to try to hold over us when the system crash and shit? When you can't hold anything over another neuromelanated being because that don't have a meaning. So whatever you so-called can get, they can get also. You know? Y'all wouldn't like a world like that. I wouldn't even be able to live. My nephew wouldn't even be able to live in a world like that. Because y'all control issues are so deep, embedded in y'all, that would just piss y'all off. Like y'all be so frustrated. Imagine right now if all the stuff that rich people can get, or if like regular, any and everyone could get those things. Imagine how they'd be mad as shit. They wouldn't be able to hold shit over people and shit like that. They would be mad as hell, y'all. They wouldn't even be able to handle that shit. So I'm telling y'all this from like that standpoint. You know? It's real, y'all. Even when I be here and be in the metro, and like I be seeing that people, when people get off their jobs and how they be trying to make me feel, it's like literally they get mad. People get mad at you because they look at you like you're not playing. Like it's like they're programmed. Like if they feel like you're not excelling in the system, you're not playing the system, they're gonna project on you like you're not shit. You know. To try to like enforce for you to play along. You know, like that's the consequence you play if you're struggling, even when you're trying and you're struggling. You got 2 jobs just like them, but you're struggling worse, not getting paid as much on your 2 jobs, and they're gonna project that on you. You know. And I swear, anybody that's really been homeless, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. If all of this shit isn't making sense to you, and you think I just got mental health issues, then you haven't really been homeless. You might have went through a financial rut, but you haven't been homeless. Even if you was homeless, you wasn't homeless. You know? Because I swear to God, like the next homeless person I see walking right now, I could ask them if they deal with that, and I guarantee y'all they're gonna be like, yeah, I deal with that every day. You know? So like I said, I'm so happy that y'all not gonna be able to weaponize this money that much longer. Y'all got like a little bit more longer. Even if it was just 2 more years. Y'all know how short 2 years is, right? 2 years ain't shit. Even when you think about it from a Gregorian calendar, 2 years ain't shit. 2 years will go by like that. You know? And put it like this. Even if, say hypothetically speaking, we had 3 years left, right? Enjoy the rest of your day, reflection. Hypothetically speaking, we had 3 years left, right? With everything that's taken place in just the year alone, right? Any category you want to talk about it, the weather anomalies, the planes falling, the truth coming out. What do y'all think level of truth, of information will come out around everything else that's been changing in another year? What do y'all think? And the complications that people are having with the sun right now, what do you think that would look like for them as everything is intensifying in a year and a half? Right. That's what I'm saying. The last of this shit. You know? The last of this shit, y'all. I feel like this jump is over there. Hey, bro, do you go to like Arrowhead? Like it used to be a bus like right there that went towards Arrowhead. Like,
that's the 461.
Yeah, the 461.
Yeah.
Does it still run?
He's still running.
Oh, does? Okay. You know, by any chance, because I looked it up right now. I looked it up right now, and I didn't see it. The number on my phone.
Yeah. When I was coming in, it was 45.
Okay, so it is running today. So
That's all day.
okay, I appreciate that. You know, make sure you get a lot of sun, God. My son is Puerto Rican and Dominican. Your veins are green like me. Our sun right now is justice. Enjoy your day, man. Yeah, Latino guy was dope as shit. He got good ass energy. Oh, got good ass energy. I could get on the Metro jump, but I don't even want to deal with. I'll be honest, I don't even want to deal with them on that Metro. Some of them people not from my beltway, they be kind of crazy sometimes, you know.